Yeah, I can tell you that Ilkay Guendogan is once again a Manchester City player. The news confirmed in the last couple of moments. The deal is now complete, bringing him back from Barcelona after his 1 year at the Camp Nou, where he was obviously a massive part of this Manchester City team under Pep Guardiola. He's been absolutely fantastic, so popular, helped them clinch the treble. Obviously, his last official act in a Manchester City shirt was to lift the Champions League trophy as part of that incredible 2023 season. Won the Premier League to such adulation from the City fans. And then it was his 2 goals, if you remember, at Wembley against Manchester United that got the second part of that treble jigsaw sorted. He's a player that's incredibly popular here, played 304 matches for Manchester City, scoring 60 goals, including those 2 at Wembley. And in 2022, you might remember another couple of goals, in particular the winner against Aston Villa in that 3-2 win. They came from 2 down to win the Premier League title that year as well. This is a deal that's happened really, really quickly for Ilkay Guendogan. He was essentially told that he wouldn't be first choice at Barcelona, and because of their financial issues, they're having registering players within the squad, he was essentially told he could leave on a free transfer despite having 2 years left on his Barcelona contract. That prompted a call to Pep Guardiola a few days ago, and then since then it's been a really swift deal to conclude. Guendogan's agent, his uncle, flew here. He was here on Tuesday at the City Football Academy negotiating that 1-year contract with the option of a further 12 months. By Wednesday afternoon, Guendogan was on a plane from Barcelona to Manchester, and then he was pictured at a Manchester city centre restaurant with Pep Guardiola. They had a 50-minute meeting. I'm sure they enjoyed some pretty good food, maybe a drop of red wine as well that night. It's been a very quick deal to do because of that relationship between manager and player. Remember, they lived next door to each other for a number of years during Guendogan's stint here previously. Yesterday was the medical, and then it's just been about waiting for the formalities to be concluded. Well, this morning they have been. We got some quotes from Manchester City. The director of football, Ilkay Guendogan, has said that Ilkay simply is one of the finest professionals I've ever worked with. His dedication to football and his approach to every single training session is something special. He's also an exceptional midfielder, and that's the key, isn't it? Manchester City were slightly light in that central midfield area. They were looking for someone to come in and maybe help take the load off Rodri, maybe help take the load off the attacking players, in particular after the departures of Julian Alvarez and Oscar Bobb's untimely injury at the start of the season. Well, Guendogan's shown during his stint here, his 7 years here previously, he can play in a number of positions. He can be relied upon to play in that pivot. He can be relied upon to play further forward as required. He's even played as a false 9 at times, hasn't he, Ilkay Guendogan? He's a model professional, turns 34 in October. So this is a short-term solution, but it's a player that will fit straight back into what Pep Guardiola wants to do here.